The New Audio Adventures of Cinnamon Bear. Chapter 1. A Visit from Cinnamon Bear. In a quaint little town wrapped in the gentle embrace of winter, there lived a 10-year-old boy named Kamen and his spirited 7-year-old sister, Jasmara. They belonged to the Vasmar family, known far and wide for their warm hearts and delicious holiday treats. But this year, as snowflakes danced through the air, their hearts were clouded by worry. One drizzly afternoon, while the siblings played in the attic, they stumbled upon an old, faded book. The cover was adorned with images of candy canes and stars, and it hummed with a gentle warmth that drew them in. As they flipped through the pages, they unwittingly awakened their guardian, an enchanting creature known as Cinnamon Bear. Cinnamon Bear was a gentle giant made of warm spices and soft fur, his green eyes twinkling with mischief. He had a powerful magic that kept the spirit of Christmas alive in their home. But this year was different. His powers were waning, for the Christmas star topper that crowned their family tree had been stolen by the evil Ice Queen, Mariluna.
"I need your help,"
Cinnamon Bear explained, his voice deep and comforting.
"Without the star, Christmas will fade, and darkness will spread. The Ice Queen's heart is as cold as her kingdom. She resides in a fortress of ice, heavily guarded by her minions."
Kamen and Jasmara exchanged determined glances.
"We can help!"
They shouted in unison. Chapter 2. Assemble the Crew. Before embarking on their quest, Cinnamon Bear led Kamen and Jasmara through a portal shimmering like sugar crystals, transporting them to the candy-coated Pirate Cove. Here they met Celestia, the queen of the candy pirates, a fierce and joyful leader with a crown made of licorice and a coat of peppermint. Celestia greeted them with a hearty laugh.
"Ahoy, young adventurers! I've heard whispers of your plight. The Ice Queen's tyranny must come to an end. I shall send my crew to assist you. We'll fight for your Christmas star."
Her candy pirate crew consisted of colorful characters are named and ranked. Mr. Lolly, the mapper with courage and a sweet tooth for adventure.
Yo-ho!
Mr. Gummy, the warrior with a heart of jelly and a shield made of gumdrops.
Ahoy, mate!
Mr. Toffee, the charming negotiator who could sweet-talk anyone, except, of course, the Ice Queen.
Hello there!
They also encountered the nicer Inkaboos, gentle beings made of soothing ink, who floated gracefully through the air. They carried wisdom and magic unlike any other. The leader, Inka, approached Cinnamon Bear and bowed slightly.
"We'll lend our knowledge, for the power of unity and kindness can melt even the coldest of hearts."
Chapter 3. The Journey to the Ice Queen's Castle. Armed with a map crafted by Lolly, the group made their way through the frosted forest, where trees sparkled with icicles that jingled softly like wind chimes. The whispers of the forest told tales of the formidable General Ratachimp, the Ice Queen's fierce lieutenant known for his merciless tactics and cruelty.
"The time of reckoning is near,"
whispered Inka, whose ink-black eyes glimmered with fear and anticipation.
"General Ratachimp has eyes everywhere."
The first major turning point occurred as they crossed a bridge made of frozen candy. Ambushed by Ratachimp and his ice ape minions, the crew had to think quickly. Toffee stepped forward, trying to negotiate peace.
Perhaps we can offer you some of our treats. Surely, even a heart made of ice can be softened by sweetness.
To their surprise, Ratachimp hesitated. He had never tasted candy before. Celestia seized the moment.
How about a taste test? If you let us pass, we'll share our bounty.
The general, intrigued yet wary, agreed. After a hilariously painful and comedic Battle of Candy challenges. Where Ratachimp and his apes attempted to eat Lolly's sticky river of syrup, the ice-frozen bridge began to crack and thaw beneath their feet, creating a path for the adventurers to pass and leaving the general contemplating the sweet power of friendship. Chapter 4. Entering the Ice Queen's Fortress. After days of travel, the crew finally reached Mariluna's ice castle, an intricate structure of sparkling crystals and swirling snowstorms. The atmosphere inside was chilling, the air thick with a tangible frost that numbed their spirits. Inside, they faced Mariluna, an imposing figure with frostbitten beauty and a heart encased in ice. As she stared down at them, her piercing gaze sent shivers down Jasmar's spine.
You think you can take my Christmas star?
Mariluna sneered, her voice cold as winter wind.
Your warmth is no match for my frost.
Chapter 5. The Battle of Hearts. The tension built to a fever pitch. Jasmara, known for her bravery, stepped forward, shaking despite the cold.
We may be small, but our hearts are warmer than your ice. The spirit of Christmas is about love and giving, not taking.
Caught off guard by her innocent boldness, Mariluna's expression wavered. For a brief moment, her icy demeanor cracked, revealing flickers of her past, a time when she, too, knew warmth and joy. The second major turning point arose when Inca, with pure intentions, offered Mariluna one of the nicer Inkaboo's enchanted ink pots.
With this, you can paint over your past regrets and perhaps bring color back to your heart.
The Ice Queen hesitated, torn between her bitterness and the hope offered by the adventurers. It was then that she remembered the joy of Christmas, lost long ago like a forgotten melody. Chapter Anu, The Redemption of Mariluna. Cinnamon Bear spoke gently.
It doesn't have to be this way. You can help others find joy instead of keeping it away.
As the words sank in, Mariluna's icy shell began to melt, revealing the fragile soul within. Finally, with tears of frost thawing on her cheeks, she returned the Christmas star to Kamen and Jasmara.
I longed for power, but what I needed was to be free from my past.
She said softly. The final and most significant turning point was born from compassion. Mariluna joined forces with the nicer Inkaboos and Celestia's crew to create a haven where happiness overflowed instead of icy despair. Chapter 7. The Spirit of Christmas Restored. With the Christmas star safely atop the Vasmar family tree, the joy resonated beyond their home, filling the hearts of every inhabitant in their little town. Cinnamon Bear beamed with pride, surrounded by newfound friends and a reconciled Ice Queen who transformed into a mere whisper of winter's chill, more a fellow protector than a foe. As the magical night unfolded, the air was filled with laughter, and tales of bravery echoed amidst the warmth of community. Epilogue, A New Beginning. Months later, the legacy of their adventure remained alive in their hearts. Mariluna, now the ambassador of winter cheer, worked alongside Celestia and Cinnamon Bear to ensure every child knew warmth and joy during the holidays. The journey led to a bond that would last a lifetime, one forged in love, bravery, and the spirit of Christmas itself. The Vasmar family learned that kindness could melt the iciest of hearts, and that every adventure starts with a spark of courage. And so, under the glow of the twinkling Christmas star, a new era began, not just in their town, but throughout their magical world. The end.
And Merry Christmas!